I'm not quite at a full year here yet. Let's not be confused. But it's very close. I started it, I remember it was just past my birthday. And that's in 2 weeks from now. So, 2 weeks short of a year. Let's go ahead and get this organized and then put it in. I should have done this before. I wasn't thinking. Well, I was thinking. I was just thinking. Wasn't thinking right. Right. I was going to throw these in the bag. Well, I was going to throw this one in the bag. Is it this one? Yeah, no, this one's older because it's drier. I was going to throw this one in the bag, and I thought, I can't recycle that. I looked it up, actually, I can recycle it. I can recycle it at Whole Foods. So I'm going to put this in this bag here. There is not a Whole Foods in Windsor. At least I don't think there is. I don't think there's any in Canada even. But there's one in Detroit. I know exactly where it is. It's on the way to the Magic Stick. There's some of them out there. I'll drop some of that off. That said, this box here, this is something I should do sooner than later. It's full of, like, toothbrushes and razors, toothpaste tubes, there's some electronics in there. It's stuff that I know can be recycled, but not in the recycle bin. So, the plan, some light bulbs, the plan all along has been, let's take that to the depot. I wanted to get a bicycle actually first. That was the thought. I think that box is full enough now that you know what? If I'm gonna take a shopping cart for this, I'm going in that direction. I think that I'll take that down. I'll put everything in here, take it down, and see what it takes. If they don't take parts, then I'll take them to Detroit after. Like this is like I think that Whole Foods might take this. It doesn't say recyclable on it, but it's plastic. Because I think this is the type of plastic that they take. I'll ask around, and but if the end result is that like it said on the web page that they take their own razors. Will they take these razors? I don't know. If it turns out that they only take their own razors, but they recycle them, I may end up going down to Whole Foods in Detroit to get razors and toothbrushes and toothpaste and stuff like that. Maybe a thing that happens. I don't know. That said, I'm also now going to take a look at things like the last update I did. We had a talk about like why can't I recycle this, and I pointed out that there was, I think it was Kraft had a program for it. I'm going to put these in here now, but then I'm going to go check and see. Because the bag is not full, for sure. But let's say, for example, I find a way to recycle these Dorito bags. Well, that's going to cut the bag in half. And I will take them out and do it, right? So, for now, let's get this in. Doritos, this is for, I was supposed to do at the beginning of the ritual, and this was for the Christmas. So, that's that. I only have 4 of these. Is it a short month? It's not. We had a talk at the beginning of November about how my diet was coming down, and it's just a reflection of that. I'm eating less cheese. I mean, I'm eating less overall. That could have been 5, maybe even 6, if I didn't get a pizza. So there's that too. But I think it is a reflection of the fact that my diet's coming down. I mentioned that the last time too, and that's good. One fettuccine. So I mean, like the last time I had 8 cheeses and one fettuccine. This time I have 4 cheeses and one fettuccine. So we can see, right? This is produce bags, 2 of them. Actually, let's put those underneath. This is a bunch of plastic for Dr. Pepper bottles. Sorry, Mountain Dew. I bought some last time I was out. I got a couple of them. It helped for the ritual, and it did. My throat's not so great, but it would have been worse if it wasn't for it. This is the inside of a Kleenex box. There's some salami, just one this time. And this is for the top of a margarine. Again, this is all plastic. So let me look this up. And then this is stickers again. The same stuff as always. That's why we don't do this one at a time anymore. Let me just crunch this down a little bit and put it back in. I don't expect it to look any different, but let's just verify that. Like I say, just gonna move around a little bit. So I've got the big Doritos bag on top. Push everything down. Okay. Putting the books in. And the main, yeah, see, book still doesn't reach the top of the bag, so I'm still able to put the whole pile of books in the bag. Obviously, we got a ways to go still. Just one more second here. I'm gonna put those out. I put the camera in a couple of books, on the side books. So, it kind of doesn't look like I put anything in there at all. And, like I said, I'm going to go check the internet to see what I can recycle at this point. If there's a place, like, is there a place in Detroit where I can drop off bags of chips? That would be great. Empty bags of chips, that would no doubt, that I swear that would, like, it's still only up to here, right? And I took one of the carbon filters out. Like, it's like not even okay, so I'll admit it's 3/4 full. So, but I mean, like, there's a long ways to go here. Still, I mean, if I can pull the Doritos bags out of there, that's gonna last a long time. A long time. This is why I'm doing this. I got one. I got a way to get rid of Brita filters. That's a good thing, right? So let's. And as we can see, my recycled box is fairly full too. So I mean, it's not like I'm not recycling, right? Anyways. Let's figure out what I can take out of here before I get back to cleaning. What time is it? It's 20 to 8. The reason I stopped was I wanted that to dry. I'll give it a few more minutes and then I'll go back to it. It's 20 to 9, and my conclusions with this are that the chip bags are. There's nothing I can do with the chip bags. They're not recyclable, period. Right? The cheese wrappers, some blue boxes will take the cheese wrappers. I'm right outside Detroit. If I'm gonna drop that stuff off in Detroit, I've got an email out to a recycling depot, and I may actually be able, not the chip bags, but the cheese bags, and that's even more profound, because that's the chips are a treat, but the cheese is a part of my diet, right? So if I could find a way to get somebody to take my cheese wrappers, that would be great. and I've got a year's worth in here. So, and yes, I will take them out. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to doing this. For right now, there's nothing I can do right now. But I checked. I was thinking about maybe going to the Magic Stick tomorrow, actually. But it's. I didn't realize we're looking at a $40 US cover, which is like a 60 some dollars. That's like my budget for the night is on cover. There's a couple of bands that I wouldn't mind seeing for a $20 cover. If it was cheaper, I would go. It's just like there's nothing I really want to see, and if there was something I really wanted to see, I'd go to. Anyways, so am I gonna go tomorrow? Maybe not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a little chilly, but there's gonna be a couple of nice days. Like I said, I'm just gonna finish cleaning, and then I'll sit down and strategize afterwards. I might get a vlog today after all. How about that?